I would say, Sarah, you are so beautiful. Hold on the inside and on the outside.
Oh, I thought
and
not on the outside.
so let me give my freaking compliment. Why was she's interrupting me? She didn't even listen to the full thing, you know?
Hey everyone, Sarah Moliski here, and welcome back to Real Talk, where vertical talent talk, play, and go behind the scenes. Today I'm reuniting with my literal best friend, Noah Fearnley, and I am so excited. You guys might know him from Escorting the Heiress, Fated to the Alpha, or Virgin's Bucket List. Oh my God, Noah!
Hello everybody.
Hi, thank you for being here.
Thank you very much, Sarah, for having me.
Oh my gosh, of course. Not that I don't see you outside of work all the time.
Yes, we do. We see each other very lots.
Yeah,
very
we
lots,
do.
yes.
We do, which is super fun. We go
Yes.
ice skating and we do fun, friendly activities, which is great. And the dogs.
We do. Yes, I just had puppies born. And then for Christmas we went ice skating, right? We had a group of about 20 of us. And we all went ice skating. We got together. It was fun.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of
Super fun.
Yep.
It's so good. I feel like, because obviously we see each other a lot when we are on set together, but you know, it's like we do these 12-hour days and it's crazy. We can't really like vibe. It's super fun to just do something random. And I feel like you and Tyler are really good at actually making plans, because like I won't do it.
Yes.
Like you guys are both really good at doing that.
I mean, we are always texting and trying to figure out how to. The problem is that everybody's always on set.
I know.
Right? Everybody's always so, working so much. So we've kind of gathered this thing of like, how can we try to get everybody together for little things so that we can, bond, have fun, and all that stuff.
Oh my gosh, for sure. And I don't know about you guys, but like, it's really hard to find activities to do as a young adult.
As a unit.
As a unit with a ton of people that are kind of known also. Also, that's not just revolved around drinking. Like it's like, okay, I don't want to just like always go to a bar or something like that. It's like, so you guys are really good at doing like the bowling and ice skating.
We don't really like to, we don't like to go to bars. We don't like to go to clubs. We don't like to do the whole party thing. We like to do bowling and ice skating and
we're nerds.
Like activities, like the things that people in like Los Angeles don't really do that much.
Right.
We like to kind of do the whole activity thing.
Mm-hmm,
so it's
for sure. Okay, so
the
Noah,
beach.
Oh my God, the beach. I don't ever go.
Did you?
Though.
You didn't come.
I never went to the beach party.
Sarah did not come to the beach. We had
me.
like 20 or 25 people at Venice Beach. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
And she
I missed
didn't
it.
come. No.
I was doing something weird, probably. You know.
No.
Yeah.
No, Sarah was home reading. She wasn't doing something weird.
Gosh.
No way.
Daddy's little angel. So you and I mean, we met on a
way
real
back.
short. We met on a real short. And it's funny because honestly, we've only been doing verticals. I don't know. You started before I did. You're the real short OG. So when did you start?
I started in real short, like it feels like forever ago. I mean, when there was not many shows kind of going, and this thing was still evolving and understanding, and the space was still new, and the fan base was still new, and it's just grown to something that's like absolutely pretty remarkable. How much it's grown. There's a lot of things going on. There's so many shows coming out. I was speaking to a couple of people here in the office, and Real Short is let's just say projected to do a lot of shows in 2026, a lot, and that's something that's incredible, and they're growing, and it's I'm just very excited and blessed and happy to kind of be back in the office, and it's a new office, right?
Yeah,
this
it's
is
so
a new
nice.
office.
I know, and a podcast studio.
I mean, it's this office is pretty great.
Yeah, definitely. So your and my first show together was Escorting the Heiress, which was fun. Do you remember working on that one? I mean, there's been so many since, but that I remember I met you at when we were shooting at that hotel.
Yes, that's actually the only location that I remember. It was.
I only remember that one. Did we shoot the whole thing there?
We might have.
I don't remember
most of it. I think that was my first or second vertical
ever,
I believe. And now I just finished my 49th.
Oh my got
So
it.
49th.
49ers.
Oh man, I was like, there was a time period in that little gap that I started to get worn out.
Well, yeah. Can you remind us all what your streak was?
Yeah, I did like 9 in a row in 2023 or something like
I
that.
remember seeing your
2024.
story. I don't know if it was a Close Friends or
It's like
it was
90,
a public, but it was
90
like
days in a row
100.
shooting.
Yeah, like something.
Like 12-hour days. I was like almost like.
Yeah. I mean, but you've been grinding and it's been showing and you've had so much success in verticals and outside of verticals. What was your first vertical? Do you remember?
Oh man, I don't remember.
It's okay.
wish
I know it's fine.
It might have been that. It might have been escorting the heiress.
When did you do Faded to the Alpha?
That was after. So I think that was my first, actually.
Oh my
I do.
God.
Yeah.
I feel like I remember you talking about like Lifetime and stuff.
I did the whole Lifetime mostly, Hallmark, Ion, like that whole world of movies before.
Yeah.
And I had done like some small roles on some TV shows, very small here and there roles. And then I started into the vertical world, and it was, wow, it was a roller coaster of things that have went on, and now we're here.
I know. I do have to say, for so many personal reasons that why also, but my favorite vertical I've ever done is 100% Virgin's Bucket List. Big part of that was because you and I became very, very good friends on that show. That's what, honestly, Noah and I were always friends, but Virgin's Bucket List definitely bonded us to become as close as we are now.
100%. I mean, that was
so much. We had so much fun on that
We had
set.
so much fun.
It was such a good set.
Throwing was it cake around or something like that?
We were literally having a food fight on the set.
Yeah.
Just everybody on that one, because we do so many of these. So the thing is, sometimes, the crews are different and people are different, whatever. But that one, it's just all the stars aligned and every cast member, every crew member, everyone was a vibe. Everyone loved each other, and it was so good. That was my favorite one I've ever done.
I had a great time. Yeah,
that was.
And the outside when we're like under the stars kind of moment, right? And
that was so fun.
And the girl she's getting bullied, and
and then you loved her.
I come to the rescue, and
so
Noah
asked.
Oh wow,
too.
what can you say, right?
It was honestly, it was a really good love moment between you guys. I cast that one too.
You did.
And I wasn't supposed to be in it.
No.
Also, I was not supposed to be Alyssa, and thank God I was, but I wasn't going to do it. And then they were like, kind of need you.
And you know what's so crazy is that now that we're speaking about it, if you really think about it, there's been so many moments and memories in the last couple of years for everybody.
Yeah.
For Real Short, for the cast, for fans, for platforms, industry, everything. In the last 3 years, there's so many memories from people that have been involved in the world. And so there's a lot of more people kind of coming in, and maybe there is a level of interest of people that are wanting to be in now. And so for the people that have kind of been in the last 2-3 years, how many memories do we have? It's incredible, really, honestly. It's going to be something that in the future we're going to look back and we're going to be like, wow, what a time to be alive, honestly.
No, really, we are in the golden era of our generation. And, they talk about this in film and TV, the actual golden era and all these different areas of film and TV. And we really are the spearheaders of this industry.
Yeah.
And it's such a cool thing, but it's also scary. I definitely get nervous about it too, where I'm like, oh my gosh, the success, and I don't want to lose it, but how do you keep that momentum? And that's even a good question I have for you, just for our fans and, aspiring actors and stuff. How do you keep the momentum going when there's fear attached to it? Because even sometimes when you get to the top, it's scared because if you fall, then you're irrelevant. You've done such a good job of it, and all of your shows are so good for whatever platform you're on. And you have so many fans who love everything you do. How do you stay on the course?
I think there's two parts. There's one which is and maybe this is cliche to say, but genuinely, I mean it, is always being kind to people.
Yeah.
Because genuinely, from a business standpoint, from anything, you don't want to burn any bridges. You don't want to upset people, and you don't want to hurt people's feelings, right? So there's this sense of no matter who you're with, who you're working with, you always want to make sure that you stay kind to people. And then the second part is to always just stay working no matter what it is. I think there's a lot of like ego and you know, cool guy type of deal that's going on, you know, and that's just stupid because at the end of the day we're kind of all on this planet and we're all going to live. You know, we're all humans and we're all going to live once, and none of that matters. It's all absolutely ridiculous. So, it's just, you know, keep busy, stay working. You know, keep learning your craft, and don't be saying no to things. You know, I mean, if you get really slammed, okay, yeah, but always stay working. I think is, you know, really important, no matter what it is. You know.
Well, one of the things that I remember about you, and I actually, if somebody asks me a question, like, because I know everybody in the space, and so people will be like, oh, like, I haven't worked with Noah yet, like, what's he like? Because you're very famous and people see you and they're like, oh my God, like, is he like, what's he like? I'm like, okay, literally Noah on set shakes everybody's hand when he leaves. Like, he doesn't leave the set after a 12-hour freaking day without shaking every human's hand or giving everybody a hug. So that's Noah.
That is so interesting that you
I clocked that. And I was like,
know
oh,
that.
Yeah, he does that.
That, and I don't know if that's even recognized, to be honest. I don't know if it's recognized, but
I did.
The one thing that I make sure, it's just for me. I just think that there is a crew that is behind you that is making you. There's no this without them.
Oh.
And so every single morning when I walk on, I shake the DP's hand always. I always shake the director's hand. I always shake camera operators, whoever's in the room when I first walk on set, and every single time that I leave set, I shake someone's hand. And honestly, after 49 verticals and stuff like that, I guarantee you could probably ask any crew members that have worked with me that I always try to make that a point. I shake your hand and I say thank you because I genuinely am appreciative for how they make me look and you know, everything they do for me. So I can't do that without them, right?
I mean, absolutely. And without them, we would just be shaking little baby kittens without milk. Because, like, we're actors.
What an analogy, Sarah.
Yeah, I know, Jesus Christ.
That's good.
No, but it's so true. It's so true. That stood out to me, though, and I think it does make a difference. And I was saying this to somebody the other day who was an actor that feels like they missed it. Like they're just starting out, you know, they're doing small supporting roles and they can't get a villain or they can't get a lead or anything. And they're just doing like, you know, very minor supporting. And I'm like, listen, don't worry, just keep doing it because even if you're a day player, you might meet somebody that, like me, I'm an actor, I'm on set all the time, but I'm also a casting director. And I can be like, oh my God, book this. And then they might be on set with you and you could refer them to a bigger director. It's just all about referrals. It's all about, I feel like for me, the biggest takeaway is how a human makes you feel. It's not what they look like. It's not how they are. It's how did me interacting with them make me feel inside? Was I insecure? Did I feel like I wasn't meant to be there? Or did this celebrity or this person that I look up to make me feel warm and okay to be in the same space as them?
I mean, 100%. I mean, I think there's a struggle with actors, including myself, that I deal with all the time, which is kind of who you're thinking about always. Are you thinking about yourself or are you thinking about the other person and how they make you feel? And I'm gonna say something real quick, and I don't mean to like name drop. Okay, I don't want to name drop and whatever.
It's okay. It's a safe place.
I have a situation that I was in that like kind of changed my entire perspective. And one day when I meet him, I will meet him again. I will say this, but I worked on, and I don't even mean to like start throwing out you know things that I've done, but I worked on a new movie that's coming out in theaters called Mercy, and it was Chris Pratt.
Mm-hmm.
Who I've looked up to my whole life, and I walked on set and real quick, I know what it is to be the lead of a movie. I know what it is to lead a set and all that stuff. So when I walked on, I know how busy I get, and I didn't want to bother him. So you know, I walked in, I saw him, you know, hi, how are you? Just sit down, sat in the corner by myself, you know, whatever. And that was my first time kind of being around, you know, being in the same presence and ready to work with somebody that was so prominent. And I was sitting in the corner, and Chris was over there, and he kind of just turned to me and he went, "Hey, you, what's your name? You know, what's your name? Nice to meet you. Why don't you come over here and sit? And I was like, okay, yeah, sure. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
you're like, yes,
Oh
Chris
yeah,
Pratt.
I mean, Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt, yeah,
if
I
you
will
want
sit
me,
next to you.
if you really want me to sit next to you, I will.
Yeah.
But long story short, I mean, it really changed my perspective because I was always kind to people on set and always trying to make them feel welcome. But the moment that he did that, because I didn't know how to handle it with somebody, you know, he's a person, he's an individual, but he's somebody that I've looked up to, and just to have him incorporate me, no matter what my role was, you know, was something that like hit me so deeper that when I left, I was like, holy crap, like that was like so kind to me because I was so nervous.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I have a lot of experience, but working with somebody like that and being on a huge set
Oh, yeah.
was nervous for me. So ever since that day, I have walked onto every single set and I've been like, I mean, I have taken a point when there's somebody in the corner. Hey, how are you? Who are you? Nice to meet you. Please be welcome. Because at the
Yeah.
end of the day, we are all working
Yeah.
on a film.
Yep.
And if somebody's bad, it's going to look bad for everybody in a way.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah.
all have to work together as a team. So that was an interesting story that I've never told.
I mean, honestly, it makes so much sense. And you don't know what, as cliche as this sounds, but everybody's going through something. Even if like for us, we work as actors. So it's like we go to set. My drive there, I may have been crying from an ex-boyfriend or something. Like, we don't know, LOL Noah. And so, and then, you know, I'm on set and I'm trying to be bubbly and stuff, but like you being nice to somebody, and even if it's just an acknowledgement of like, hey, good morning, it's like, okay, cool, like I'm fine. It just kind of grounds you almost.
There's some people,
you know?
There's some people that I've met that I think about, and like their first experience meeting them was like, it sucked.
Oh yeah,
it was horrible. And
yeah.
and the moment that I met them, and they were just such a like, there's been like three or four people that you're just get that out of your head, man. You're not, you know, it's ridiculous. You know, we're all on this planet together, and so the drama and the cool guy thing, it's just stupid.
Well,
So.
also it's like, yeah, you might for this week have a great role and a great paycheck, but you may never get booked again. Like, that is the name of our business. So that's why it really boggles my mind when some actors are so rude to other people.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen it many times, and you know, there is a blacklist.
And there is, you know, let's also play the devil's advocate here. You know, people have bad days. Everybody goes through something, and you know, there's moments. And we're also speaking about an industry or a craft that's all about emotions.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's
so
true.
people rise and people fall, and I specifically, you know, my emotions, they are up and down and up and down. But I try to keep them controlled. But at the end of the day, you know, when everyone's ready to go home, I mean, you know, you make sure that you tie up loose ends of like, hey, you know, all good.
For sure. I do have to say, this just like inspired me to do this. I want to know your pet peeve about being an actor, like something that annoys you that people do. So I'll go first to make you feel safe. So for me, my biggest pet peeve when I'm acting and doing scenes is it usually happens with greener crew members. But if my character is a villain, or if I'm hysterically crying or having a really emotional moment, if I'm picking up my seeing my dead daughter or something, or if I have to hook up with someone's boyfriend that's my sister, something crazy dark, and I'm like, you know, trying to get into the space, and like that might look I might not look like bubbly Sarah, but if I'm like really trying to get there or make myself cry, go to an emotional place, think about the most darkest thing that's ever happened to me personally, and then people are like, wait, what's wrong with you? Are you okay? What's happening? And I'm like, I'm really trying to keep my cool right now, but I'm also an actor, and I'm trying to like be able to be the version of myself for the craft, but that's not Sarah.
Yeah.
I struggle with that all the time. What about you?
I struggle with that. You're always trying to, you know, not give off such a bad vibe, but I get into a headspace and I get pretty locked in sometimes, and you know, it changes me a lot in the moment. A pet peeve of mine, I would say, you know, I don't know, I'll say it, whatever, is when a director kind of comes into the room and before we even start talking about the scene, kind of just says, okay, you do this, you do that, you do this, you do that, and it kind of bothers me because as an actor, I don't prep my decisions and my choices, but I want to try it. I want to let things flow for a sec, because the moment that the director is kind of giving you all the choices, you're trying in your head to match all those choices together. But I think as a director, and something that in the future, when I kind of get deeper into directing, is that I think you really have to let the actor make his choices, and then you have to guide him or her to be able to find that path. Because if you tell somebody what to do, they're trying to match you. But if you let them do their own and you guide them in a direction, it changes scenes and dynamics and all that stuff. So that's a little bit of a pet peeve for me.
That's so true.
Yeah.
It's almost like you're just it's not giving the actor, the artistic ability to like try something, which would be authentically organic in the moment.
Yeah.
And then you're just doing, it's like not real acting. And then for me, I'm a people pleaser. So if somebody if a director's like, do this, I'll be like, oh my God, now my job is to literally copy paste exactly what you want. So
That's
I am
what
your
I mean.
girl. You don't hate me, don't hate me,
you're trying
Father.
to follow a path.
Yeah.
And as an artist, you're creating the path.
Yeah.
And the director is guiding two people in the scene to match each other, but giving the choices. You can give suggestions on how to change my choices, but like telling how to match choices is like you're messing up my brain.
Totally. So I want to know I know that you have a lot of top secret big projects out that you've done, that you are attached to, that we might not be able to talk about, but would you let me know some of the things that you are able to talk about, within reason, whatever you can say, / I want to know your perspective of what some of the major differences are working on vertical sets and then some of your other horizontal film and TV stuff. Just if you feel comfortable.
Yeah, I mean, it's out there, and I worked on all summer a new show, a new show for Ryan Murphy Productions, and it's for Fox and Hulu, and it's basically about the story of JFK Jr. and Carolyn Bessette. I play the role of Michael Bergen, which Michael was. He was the face of Calvin Klein in the 1990s, or he became.
Like, of course you're playing that too. I'm just like, all right, Noah. Like,
I mean, I and just a little bit, I really kind of deep dove into his life and understood him, and so I kind of started in the modeling world, and I hated the modeling world for how it was, and I think he had very similar situations or things that he was in. So I mean, there was a sense of trying to make it something, or then there was a sense of like, wait a sec, I've been in this so many times that it was like a feeling of I know this feeling. But yeah, so the difference is I think verticals we're moving fast. We are moving 12 hours a day, 12 hours a day, and we are shooting, 12, 15 pages and nonstop change.
It just doesn't end.
And on that show or on the the movie Mercy or whatever other things that I've worked on, it's a lot slower, and you have to learn how to pace yourself, and you can't keep yourself really too much like in the moment because you burn out. And so I really had to learn recently that the level of pacing matters, and you have to really teach yourself how to jump in and jump out, because I'm kind of somebody that I kind of lock in, and I'm a little bit locked in. And so when there's a lot of time in between, my stuckness starts to go, and then there's other people around you, and you don't want to offend anybody, so I kind of get locked into this thing, but don't want to offend crew or anybody around me, and then I try to go back into it, and I'm like, okay, now let me get back in, but I'm in, and it's this whole thing. So it's kind of the mastery of pacing and stuff like that, I think, is a difference.
Interesting. A question I have for you, would you say that, so obviously, it's no new news. Everybody knows this, even the fans that watch this. Obviously, when we're working on verticals, like you just said, it's a go, 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 go. It's crazy. We have no time to sit. It's like scene. And we're so accustomed to that now.
Yeah.
And so would you say that the environment for that when you're working on a feature film or a network TV show is a little more nurturing for an actor due to the fact that you're not going go, 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 go? Or do you think it's not? Like, what would you say?
I do, but I also think like, I don't think it's that verticals don't want to be nurturing to actors. I think they do, but there's this, there's budget, there's timing, there's so many other components that it kind of makes production more, I don't want to use the word important, but it kind of uses production in the sense of trying to go on a production schedule rather than performance.
Right.
And I think that's, but it's something that it is what it is. And so you kind of have to learn and adapt and all that stuff. So
working on verticals, I mean, I feel like the fast pace of it has definitely helped me with my skill set of being an actor, just literally like functionally moving very quickly and being able to adapt fast. Has that helped you with working on feature films and network stuff?
Yeah, I think it has. It also has changed my brain a lot. Where like to try to memorize the night before, it kind of drives me nuts.
Yeah.
Like I'm very focused on what's going on. What are we doing? Who is this guy? Deep diving into the character more, but in the situations, but. To really knit grit on lines, 24, 48 hours before, I mean, it drives me nuts because you're thinking about the lines. But the idea of this situation, like right now, I'm not thinking about I'm not thinking about my lines. I'm in a situation, in an environment, and that's creating the voices and the words that's coming out. So you can't knit grit on those lines. It doesn't do you any good.
Right. Oh, for sure.
And I do it all the time still. I have problems with that. I have to check myself.
So you said you were doing a lot of prep for your character on the Ryan Murphy show. So what does that look like for you? Because I know that with our jobs, we don't really get time to prep on our shows. So what does it look like to do that? Do you Google search these people? Like, do you read about them? Like, what were you doing?
Well, there's a lot of videos regarding Michael, years ago, and he has a book that came out that kind of was actually really interesting to me because his book, we're both from Connecticut. We grew up going to the same sandwich shops and
oh my God, this is like the perfect role for you. It's like meant for you.
He started from going, taking the train from from Connecticut to New York, to going to modeling gigs and meet modeling people, and I did that, and so I know that thing of sitting on the train.
You know what train he was on. You know what seat. Like it.
Yeah, right. So I kind of knew that, but I read a lot about him, and I studied a lot about his aura in a way. And try to understand that.
Yeah.
And then I don't want to put myself, but I know the situation, so I had to like knit grit on differences between us. I focused a lot on what's different because we were so similar. So like, what makes us different?
Oh, okay.
That was my focus.
That's so interesting. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see it.
Thanks.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, me too.
And this is a really funny question. So the fans want to know what it was like working together.
Me and you?
Yeah, us.
Oh, Sarah Moliski.
Oh my gosh. I literally love working with Noah. Anytime I get the chance to, I will do it. Like, obviously. But for me, I just love having you around because I feel like you're my brother. And if something's going on, I can just be like, Noah, come here. And it's just having a best friend around, and we laugh so much, and we do our job, obviously, but we have so much fun doing it. And I also will say I love being around you because you're obviously super funny and a great actor, but you're also very sensitive. And when I'm going through something, you get it. So like, I call Noah all the time and I'm like, so I'd say you're just like a well-rounded guy. And it's kind of hard. You don't really meet guys like that, honestly. So all the fans, I know that you're...
That are soft? Is that what you're saying? I'm not soft? I've tried to like shy away from it.
Have emotional intelligence.
I'm kind of a soft guy.
And, Cancer.
Yeah, I mean, I can have moments for sure of changes, but deep down I think it comes from a place of softness and being gentle and so I prefer that.
Yeah. Okay, what's it like working with me?
How much time we have? I mean, we're talking about somebody that is the most outgoing, the most energetic. I mean, can you, we're talking about 12 hours of Sarah Moliski.
Yeah.
Right? When you're talking about me, you know, there's dips. You know, after lunch, I'm not talking much. Sarah Moliski is always on. And no, but I have a blast. And we know that when we work together and we collaborate, it's always going to be fun.
Mm-hmm.
We're always going to kind of make we'll be doing something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's like iconic. So I think you are the life of the party. I'm just along for the ride, but you are the one that keeps everybody up and going. And I cannot get down when you are on. It's impossible. How can you get down when you're?
That's like what you. That's. So
I'll just go.
sweet.
I'll just go home and get down. You know.
Right. No, I mean, same though. Honestly, that is for me my biggest
superpower.
joy. Like
it's your superpower.
It's a superpower, but it's also what actually fills me is when I can like curate a vibe to make people kind of like what we're just talking about though, with making people feel safe and chill and happy and like having a good time. And I'll make myself look dumb or do something a little wild and questionable to get a laugh, to make you have fun. That's just who I am.
And you know what? It's whatever this even means, but I used to be very much like you. And when I say like you, I mean like really outgoing, really personable, really XYZ. And I think over the years I've kind of changed and I've become a little bit more introverted and XYZ. But to be around you, it reminds me of when I was, hey everybody, welcome. You know, like I used to be that guy.
Yeah.
But I'm a lot more reserved and you know, been through a bunch of things. And yeah, I've settled down a little bit. But I love being around that energy because it's really one of a kind. Really.
Well, you know, it's funny. And you're going to be like, what the actual hell? So I've settled down. This is me settled. So in high school, Noah, like I was unreal.
Really?
Yes. I was like,
gosh.
I know. I know. Like it, not okay.
Okay.
So this is me as like an adult, like calm. Yeah. But you know, guys, what's funny for me? What's it called? There's a term for this where people get energy from other people. Like I do better with humans. Like I when I'm alone, like the sad girl era is out. Like she's emo and sad and cries a lot. But when I'm around people, I'm like, oh yeah, and this is me again.
I reflect off of who is around me. And that's why it's a real...
Oh, well, also actor. I feel like that's a very actor thing.
Very reflective off of people. So the people that are around me, the friends, the XYZ, it's hard when, you know, there's a lot of negative people around me because I become negative.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
And I can't, it hits me hard.
Yeah.
So that's why when there's negative stuff around me, I can't do it. I gotta go away.
Well, you're like a sponge, like humans, especially actors, because we take in traits and stuff. And that's also even just, I think, a general note for everybody watching too, is it really, who you surround yourself with actually does affect you. Even if you're
huge.
Even if you can kind of be above their decisions, like, oh gosh, like Gloria's doing that, I wouldn't do that. But it still does kind of get in you, like the energy force field or whatever it is. Whatever it is, they touch.
It's true.
Yeah. Okay, so this question is, what is Noah like in real life versus on the screen?
What am I like in real life? Really peaceful.
Yeah,
really.
You are.
I try to stay really calm and I enjoy that. I don't really leave my house much.
No.
Kind of always in the house, and you know, I get out every once in a while. But I like to be home. I like to be with my puppies, my dogs, I'm like a really family guy. It's right on my side. And I know. And but yeah, I think, and then on the set version, something kind of comes out of me in those moments where it's a I don't know, it's something else. It's the kind of, I don't want to say the ability to kind of be somebody else, but it is.
Yeah, no, it literally is.
And playing somebody else, kind of, you know, I get insecure, and I have a lot of personal things, you know. I talk about it a lot. I talk about, you know, mental health, depression, anxiety. I struggle from all of that, and I speak on it all the time. And for somebody that goes through that, I think the craft allows you to be able to push it to the side for the moment and create something new in someone else. So I enjoy that.
Yeah, I definitely. Honestly, though,
my answer for that is there really is your acting and the characters that I see you in. You still have though, like a spark. Like I love watching your acting work because there's still like I see Noah in there, like a cut, like a little crescent of you though. Like you do keep. I feel like with all your roles, there is like a little element of Noah in there, and that's what makes them so good because it's still a little drop of you. Obviously, you're embodying this other thing, but it's still like in moments I do see you come through, and I think that's why all the fans love watching you too because they love you. But I do remember, oh my gosh, there was this one scene that you scared the crap out of me. It was in Virgin's Bucket List, and I was making fun. I don't know what I was doing. I was on a laptop, and then Noah got really pissed and comes in, and you remember you threw the laptop? This was a party scene, and you were so mad. And this is the first time I've ever, you were, and you even warned me. You were like, I'm going to yell at you.
Yeah,
and
because
I was like, dude, do it. And then I was like, oh, you're so sad.
Disgusting, huh? What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Oh.
Yeah. See.
Oh.
That's a little bit of. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. But that's my thing is where like, I have this wall of trying not like because if I go there, I go there.
Yeah.
And I don't want to say there's no control because there is. It is controlled, but it's a flow of emotion.
Yeah.
It's like I do need to calm down after.
Well, it's also like I don't think other people really get this unless you're an actual actor or you're a director's actor or something. Think about it when you get really pissed. When you're really pissed off and you're really mad, even in a real life situation, you don't just automatically in 1 second when you don't want to be mad anymore be like, okay, I'm fine now. Okay.
And I see some of the kind of the kids, they're always like and then they're like, okay, I'm good. It's like no. I was like
no, like I was
pissed.
Yeah.
I was pissed.
And you feel it in your bones.
Yeah.
And you're seeing red.
Yeah.
Do you ever play like mean guys, or are you always like the sweet angel?
Yeah, I mean before this world, and I played some mean guy. I did a vertical that I'm not even going to talk about because it was just so negative and there was so many.
Oh God.
So many parts of this. But yeah, I've went down that road and I can embody it for the moment and then I have to get rid of it. I have to.
Do you have anything that you do? Do you have things that I honestly don't, and I need to learn a little bit more about how to regulate and things like, and I know it sounds so cliche, but whenever I can do like a hot yoga class, it actually does help me, but I can't do that on set. Like,
yeah, I have something that I think won't fly in the horizontal space. It's not going to fly. There's a lot of directors that they don't want phones on the set, right? I hear that all the time.
Oh.
The problem is that the phone sometimes checks me out, and it puts me back into my life because I find myself falling a lot into someone else's life and I don't even remember who I am, and that
your character,
that hurts me. So my phone helps me, oh wait, remember this is the life you're actually living, and so that really,
oh wow,
so the phone helps me. But sometimes people don't want the phone, they get rid of the phone. I'm like, yeah, all right, we can do that, but there's times the phone checks you out because it puts you back into your own life,
right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so interesting. Yeah. So I want to play this game called I want to play this game called We're Not Really Strangers.
Yeah, but see, we're not really strangers.
I know.
Like you live 3 minutes from me, Sarah. No. We could have carpooled today.
I know we should have.
Okay, Sarah, close your eyes.
Okay.
What color are my eyes?
Blue. Okay, that's a dumb one.
All right, one more. What's the first thing you notice about me?
I mean, your smile.
Jeez.
Yeah, I mean, I think everybody, let's ask the fans. Fans, what's the first thing you notice about Noah? Comment below.
Okay, one more. What does, oh God.
Oh God.
Oh, I hate social media. Let's just start off there. What does my Instagram tell you about me?
Well, this is a hard one because it's like our Instagrams are so about our careers.
Yeah.
I mean, it tells me that you're a very successful actor. Like, I guess no, you know what it should be? What does your close friend story say about you?
Oh.
Likes dogs.
Yeah. All right, one more and then we switch to you real quick. Do you think I intimidate others? Why or why not?
Okay, so it's a two-parter. yes, you 100% intimidate people. But then when they get to know you, you change that and they realize that you're a really nice guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, if I didn't know you, I'd be like, oh God.
Yeah.
Scared.
I hear that. I hear that people, say that and then they meet me and then
yeah.
oh, you're actually
like nice.
You're actually like really kind.
Yeah, exactly. Wait, do another.
Okay, one more.
Yeah.
What? No, it's stupid.
Oh God.
Keep going.
They're all too personal.
What does? No, that's dumb. What do you think No, you already did that. Do you think? What character would I play in a movie? I think I was talking about this before, but what character would I play in a movie? Or yeah, sure. I guess what character?
Honestly, I think I'd love to see you play like a Joker.
You're saying, because I was saying that before.
Well, yeah.
Somebody asked me before, they were saying, what is like the role that you really want to play one day, right?
Honestly though, wait. I'm going to interrupt you though.
Go ahead.
If we didn't just talk about that and you actually asked me this, I would love to see you play a hot serial killer at like a college. Like I'm thinking like it's hidden identity thing and you're like the cute hot guy on campus, like football star, like YA vibes, but then you're actually murdering everybody. That's what I would want to see you do. Because you can go dark. And like I think we'd all like to see that. Like that'd be a cool thing.
But you know what? I'm gonna put this on. I've never said this before. I want to put it on this. I think one day I will play the Joker. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
At Real Short.
Okay, you're up next.
Okay, my turn. Do I look kind? Explain.
I would say depending on the outfit that you walk out of the house, and I genuinely mean that's a kind statement. Sometimes she can walk out and she can be really kind, and then the what?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't sort of swear, but yeah. Like there's two different sides to Sarah, and you have to know that before you, depending on what day it is,
Yeah, I feel like most people think I don't look kind.
Ah, really?
Yeah.
But you are.
Right.
And you're very genuine.
For sure. It's not just trying to be fake. Oh, this one's cool. What do you think I'm most likely to splurge on?
As in what?
Like money.
Money? I don't know. Are you really a shopper? I don't think you are. I don't think you're I don't think you're a shopper. I think you're no. I think you want experience and you want human connection. I don't think you shop. Shopping.
Wait, why is that making me like water?
Shopping's dumb. I wear t-shirts and sweatpants.
I work for Shein, so
yeah,
and that's where I get all my clothes.
Yeah.
I love you at Shein fam. For you, what do I think you most splurge on? I would say
I don't know what she's gonna say.
Car stuff.
Cars?
Car stuff.
I like cars. I'm a
well, I also know your car life because you've helped me with car life.
Oh,
so
yes.
Noah helped me with my car drama.
She had a little thing.
A big thing.
Made a quick call and it was
solved. And Noah is that type of friend. Noah's literally there was an issue. Noah's like, let me help you. What compliment do you think I hear most?
I genuinely believe that you hear a lot about how you make people feel. Right?
Yeah,
I would assume.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't be sad around Sarah. It's not possible. You can hear some of the days that I've had in my life. You get on set with Sarah, and I mean, she is a beautiful soul. I would say, genuinely. I mean that.
Yeah, I'd say it's probably people are like, oh my God, I love your energy.
Yeah,
like,
energy.
It's like that. Yeah.
Energy.
So that's what that means. What's funny is I feel like the easy one for you is like, okay, like you're so handsome. Like, okay, we all know, like easy, wow. But I think yours is the same.
What
I do think you're what compliment do you think I hear the most? I think people would say, oh, like you made me feel good. Like you made someone feel seen. I don't know if someone would say that, like you made me feel seen. Who would like actually like let you know that?
I was I was talking to someone the other day and we were talking about looks and I truly don't care about looks.
Yeah.
I really don't. It doesn't mean anything because we're all gonna get old and die and da 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 and it's stupid.
For sure.
And at the end of the day, your soul is the thing. And if you're an asshole, you're just an asshole. Mm-hmm. And if you are kind and you make people feel good, I mean that's what matters. So
right.
What else does looks mean?
Oh yeah, wait.
Level 3?
Wait, yeah, let's get the harder ones.
Level 3 sounds scary. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh God. I mean,
Go ahead. Give me a level 3.
I mean, this is.
I can handle. I don't know.
Okay, should I say it? I mean, it's okay. I'll just say it. What would make you feel closer to me?
Huh?
I can't like.
What would make you feel closer to me? I'm just gonna say, Sarah, we are already close.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we're pretty close.
Yeah.
What do you think I fear the most? That's pretty deep.
Fear? I don't see you as somebody that fears. Maybe you just hide it. You know,
Yeah.
You hide it.
Yeah. What do you recommend I let go of? You too! I'm just kidding. JK. Okay, got that. Maybe your turn now, because I can't.
Okay.
Just, yeah.
Okay. Level 3.
Yeah, the level 3, I'm sweating.
You know what's crazy is I'm out of breath again.
No, I know.
We were dancing in the beginning, and I was like, I'm out of breath. Based on what you know about me, do you have any Netflix recommendations?
Oh, God.
Whatever. What do you think my weakness is? Genuinely. What's my weakness, Sarah?
I mean,
Tell me, please tell me what my weakness is.
it's kind of like related to like the one that we just laughed over a little bit, like letting go of some things and not letting it control you. Like, I'm kind of similar to this too, where I don't know if you guys can relate to this. Like, if a really bad thing or something that affects me strongly happens, I'll overanalyze. I can't stop thinking about it. It's like the rat on a treadmill thing or whatever. And I just can't let it go. Like, I overthink, and I feel like you're kind of like that too.
Big overthinker.
And yeah, so the letting go a bit and just moving on.
Yeah.
From certain
I mean, yeah. And like life, everything, a lot of things come at you, and you're gonna learn how to take and give.
It's so hard though, and it's so hard. Yeah.
All right, real quick, last one. Level 3.
Oh yeah.
Great. This is great to end off
I'm
with.
scared.
And we can both do it.
Okay.
Give your partner a compliment you don't think they hear enough. And I can go first. A compliment I don't think you hear enough. I would say, Sarah, you are so beautiful. On the inside and on the outside.
Oh, I thought not on the outside.
So let me give my freaking compliment. Why was she's interrupting me? She didn't even listen to the full thing, She didn't even. Here's the thing. I think you are extremely beautiful on the inside and on the outside, and I mean that. Genuinely.
Thank you.
Here you go. Oh yeah, dude.
My turn.
Give me a compliment, please.
I guess this is kind of like personal, but so was yours. Like, you make me feel like a better person that I'm friends with you, and I'm grateful that you exist, because your existence of who you are and everything you do in life, you're so giving. And I've gone to you for so much advice on things, and you're just like, yeah, of course. Like, no stress off your back. You get lunches with anybody. Like, you're such a kind, giving soul. And it's so easy to say, oh my God, you're so attractive and you're successful. Like, easy. That's an easy one. But like, I feel lucky that you're my friend, and that even if these don't exist and you decide you don't want to be an actor, like, you're my actual friend.
Yeah.
And you mean a lot to me and make me feel excited that you exist. And I love knowing you're down the street. Like, it means a lot. So
you mean a lot to me as well. And I love our relationship. Seriously. I love you. I love you so much. Seriously.
Baby. Yeah. That's a wrap. Okay, last but not least, one final question for you.
Okay.
What is one thing about you that the internet or your fans, or even maybe your close friends, don't know?
Oh my goodness.
God.
That they don't know?
Yeah.
I try to be pretty open about, highs and lows that I have. I don't value superficial things, genuinely. I don't care don't care about social media as much as I try in a way to play the game. I don't care about social media. I don't really care. I don't care about looks. Being around pretty people, it's nice. But I don't care. I care about soul. I really care about family. And that's kind of that's kind of what I really value in the big scheme of things. Just those things. All the other superficial crap, it's not going to do anything for you. It's not going to do anything for you. It's not going to do anything for other people. So it does not matter. And so I don't think I've spoken on that much. So that's probably my answer.
Yeah. Beautiful. I love that. Well, is there anything else you want to say to the fans before we sign off?
I mean, wow. We are in 2026, and I started at Real Short in 2023, I believe, and so it's been 3 years, and the growth from where this platform has started and where it's at is emerging. It's been crazy, and so I think the thank you goes to only one group of people, which is the fans who support and are kind and are just so amazing to everybody who works really hard and enjoys what they do. So I think if I was to say anything, I'd say thank you. I'd say thank you from myself, from Sarah, from everybody at Real Short and everybody in the industry. It's a job that we love doing. We are excited. We are happy. We love it. So none of it is possible without the fans. So I think that's a great thing to kind of maybe end off with. So thank you, everybody. And we are now starting 2026. So what a year.
Oh my gosh.
Yes,
what a year. And guys, definitely drop some comments with roles that you want to see Noah do. Maybe
or
something
Sarah,
different.
And Sarah.
Also, we've low-key been trying to get a project together.
Yeah.
So,
we
guys,
I know.
I don't know. I think there could be something brewing.
We'll make that happen in 2026.
Absolutely.
Sure. Yeah.
All right, Real Short fam. We love you guys so much. Mwah, see you soon.
Bye, guys.